leave some numbers, some letters, which don't really make anything, but they might if there's more letters. I think we still might be missing some letters.
Well, the room which had the 6 letters. I mean, those 6 letters. If you just rearrange them, is should.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. I was going to say we do have a should in there, but
yeah,
should be 2. Well, I suppose it could be per room. You might be right. So should Zog be 2?
Yeah, or I mean, if this girl is your daughter, Zog was after her, wasn't he?
I think so. You got. I think it was mostly the doc. Maybe you as well that dealt with this stuff. I mean, I came back after a bit of a vacation, and it was like, oh, by the way, you've got a daughter. She's part of AI at White. She's been kidnapped by Zog. Zog wanted her. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, all of that stuff seemed to happen when I wasn't here.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's all a bit new.
And actually, I don't know if we've actually been together for a while.
Oh, that's gonna screw up. That's gonna screw up even more. Could you imagine when she next wakes up and there's me standing there without the dead baby now, and I go, daughter.
Well, that's the thing. I'm curious to see, without actually saying who you are, if she recognizes you, and if she recognizes Doc. Yeah, because something I don't know if Alex knows or not. Doc and my eyes are no longer indigo.
No, I do. That was one of the last things we covered.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember.
Yeah. So I know all about that, but I'm in no rush to do that myself right now. I'm gonna abuse the shit out of this yellow power until I decide this.
That's right. Yeah. I vaguely recall some discussion about that.
Most dangerous fucking power ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's sexy.
Well, you definitely would not want to go to Gothic San Angeles while you've got it.
So much going on, so many places. Unbelievable.
I suppose the question is, how many wizards do you have to kill until they decide it's just not worth the hunger? It's like, well, he's killed 90% of the wizards, but I still really want to kill him. Ah, shit.
You know there'll always be that guy.
Yeah, and then we raise the question about, of course, Kidneyville, because there are quite a few wizards there. Kidneyville up, so he's going to go back and they'll be like, our savior's back. I really want to kill him, but our savior's here. He must die. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
So, you guys are standing around the girl's bed, the 3 nurses lined up. You're in the room. It appears to be well lit.
Oh, no, we're in a room.
Give me sandy rolls. Fuck! You say,
yeah, I was going to say, huh?
I'm okay with this. Bloody time distortion.
Info.
Shit happens.
How much do I lose?
D4. Space-time contortions. You rapidly becoming crazy person.
1.
Max out that space-time.
I've lost 16 sand so far this mission.
Holy shit, you sound like Yana now.
I still probably have over double 3 times the amount of sand that she has.
I'm not disputing that, but a person that loses that much per session.
Yeah, well, that 10 to dinosaurs was a bit of a kick in the Kyber.
Does that max out dinosaurs?
Nah, Dinosaurs is 12 max.
Oh, wow. Damn close.
Yes.
Okay.
Space time. Wibbly wobblies.
Until I work out otherwise, I've decided I'd probably best to keep the sword high-landed in this place, just until we
Yes.
know what effects it might have.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
working
no,
out
that's
the
fair enough.
Yeah, a bad thing. Could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing.
All right, so we're now suddenly in a room.
Correct. The door is still wedged open with your 2-meter pole, though.
Looking around on the walls and on the back of the door, is there any letters?
Look, I know you want to build up suspense, but this is ridiculous.
No, I'm making sure. Negative.
Ah.
Please reduce your hands, Pete and Chris. You horrible humans.
God damn it. The gods
What
despise me.
Ah,
All right. I'm guessing nobody wants another.
There goes my victory.
Bummer.
I haven't seen Chris get abused like a stepchild in a long time.
Yeah, don't have
In
any
like 5 or
retrieves.
10 minutes.
Nice.
real nice.
Nice. So that appears to be all that's in this room.
Just walk out and leave her in there.
The nurses are doing the adjusting the blankets and straps and stuff like that, and beginning to strap her.
Okay, so she's strapped in bed, is she?
She's getting strapped into bed.
Okay.
Nurses, hold on a second.
They stop and turn their eyeless, faceless faces toward you.
Go have lunch.
They leave.
That's brilliant. I thought I'd look at each other like.
So, is she's still passed? I'll unstrap her
All right.
and then try to bring her to.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a first aid roll. Negative 10%. She's had a nasty shock.
That's
She's
nice.
Alex Kinley. How do you bring her around? No problem. So you four are sitting in a field full of flowers made of papers with the purple sky and such. And she goes, ah! And begins thrashing around, and then burst into a bunch of different pieces of paper that flutter off into the wind, and you're back in the room. She's unconscious. Motherfucker, you say. She's no longer a bunch of papers instead. She like did the paper dissolve
Yep.
were, and then you're back in the room, and she's back as a person. Just wanted to specify.
This is definitely some Silent Hill shit going
on. I have never played Silent Hill, so.
No, but the movie did.
Oh.
Yeah, the movie is good. Are we in like some kind of offshoot of the Dreamlands at all here?
I'm not sure. Because, Fulton's been to Dreamlands, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a learn roll. Yeah, I don't think you have dream lore and shit.
No.
Hey.
I'm going to try to dream up a golf club.
Fails.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Right.
Was there any like when she's like did she even see any of us, or did she just instantly go nutty again?
Pretty nutty. It's like she shred herself into pieces of paper.
Hmm.
Disturbing.
Well,
Yeah, we've got nothing that we could use to calm her or anything.
My cheery face.
I'll try one more time.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Right. -30 on your first aid roll to wake her ass up.
Nah.
Alex,
Yes.
don't you know a spell to wake up people?
Oh. Well, if you put it like that. I could indeed try.
Unconsciousness is the body's way of saying, I need a break. Alex Kinley's spell is the way of saying, fuck you, you're not in the union.
I can't remember if
All right.
I've learned this spell.
Oh no, we lost it. Lost the wake up card.
Ah.
God damn it. Right, yes. I will try for willpower first.
×1. Yep.
No.
Not a big spell zone, you're thinking.
What do you mean?
Spells don't seem to want to work here.
Yeah, no. I understand that.
Cat, you want out? Fuck you, I'm gaming. Yeah. So, yeah. Hold on. If I don't let the cat out, it'll just shit in my shoes.
Yay! Logan now loves the cat. Come on, cat. Come on. Wanna go out? You wanna go out? Get your ass out. Come in, go the fuck out. Come on, get the fuck out of the house, you pieces. Alright. He's so well trained. The cat's outside with its mates going, I finally got the bloody idiot to realise if he doesn't let me out, I'm going to shit in his shoes.
So, next door? Or do you want to mess with her some more?
Yeah, we can go next door unless you guys have a.
No, we can always come back here later and check on it.
This poor fucking
we
girl.
got 8 more rooms to work around, so let's just get on it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. No problem. You guys go find somebody else new to torture. And you go to the next room, and you look through the grate, and you see this lady. She's not far from the discard pile. Sitting there. She looks sad, as you can see. Black hair. She's wearing a long white shift that says lunatic across the front.
Nice.
As they do.
I don't guess anyone else recognize her.
No.
Any markings in this room?
You guys go into her room, look around. She just sits there and looks fucking sad. No markings.
Hello.
Hello, doctor, she says without looking up.
Oh no, I'm a nurse.
She looks up and sees the blood-covered fucking nurse in front of her and makes her goddamn sanity roll. She goes, ah! And starts crying. He literally has blood up one arm, like a good amount of way, and it looks like somebody said, I normally like to have diarrhea that sprays, but mine's all turned to blood. And he said, hit me with your best shot. And they did repeatedly.
Look, I know what I need to do. I'll be back. Don't worry, guys. This will make it easier. Logan, I go into the hallway. Old buildings like this normally always have like chalk or something in the walls or like chalk.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I can get some of that.
You're going for
face,
white face.
Fucking clown makeup, like Joker.
I want to disguise at half because you're working with.
Chris,
Oh my god!
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, he comes back in looking like fucking Heath Ledger, creepy as fuck, and she just.
So serious.
She just goes. Ah. She makes a new worse sanity roll. She goes. She goes into what they call the fetal position. Doc, you're thinking that from a psychological point of view, Doctor, you're thinking that this could be called regression.
Doc, man. At the end of this, you're going to be an expert psychoanalyst and psychologist. I think it'll be brilliant.
I already am. So hey, hot damn.
It worked.
Oh,
All
she's
right.
not asleep. She's just catatonic.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll break her out of that.
Next.
You-
Oh my
I
god.
was lucky I didn't get my will roll. Wake up! Wake up!
No problem. You guys head to the next room. You remember the picture of the lady with the cigar? The next guy is under that.
Right, let's see what we can do to him.
Not a lot, it turns out. He's sitting staring into space on a bed, no window.
Ooh.
Does have some letters in his room that look like somebody has
Brain surgery.
punched them out. Very specific kind of brain surgery, in fact. I'm sure Doc Fulton's done this, but actually, no, I know he's done this surgery before.
Well, it's not a lobotomy.
Is a type of lobotomy, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, very bad type that they did. Yeah. The letters are Delta Echo India.
Die.
It's weird with the should. It's as I saying, should he die? Should he die? We don't know. We're not sure yet.
Mm-hmm. He just sits there and goes,
You all right there?
He doesn't even respond. He's like,
I wonder if I could fix him. Look at what kind of instruments we got.
None. But if you can find some, you can come back and see what you can do. I mean, you would prefer, like, if you had like some of your futuristic high-tech shit, then maybe you could put some stuff in there. But stuff in the 1950s hospital, it's not good odds. Not good odds. Probably kill his ass, whatever you did to him.
Yeah.
He's not doing great.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing. I'm like, there's a bedpan in here. It needs changing. All right. So you guys just look at it. All right.
And we continue on.
Okay. I wrote here in a bunch of places, and I'm not sure what it meant. Oh, that's what it is. No problem. You guys go to the next room.
Number 4.
Yep. Let me give you the picture here. It's next to the nurse's cap. Bing.
It's got to be aliens.
When you look in, it's a middle-aged man. He seems sad. He's wearing a shift that says lunatic. And there's a window here, but it seems to be covered in tinfoil behind a metal mesh screen. So metal mesh screen, tinfoil in the window box. And yeah, when you say aliens, he looks up and he goes, yes, they took me and probed me repeatedly, more and more. I kept wanting to tell them things, but they wouldn't stop.
And now you just miss it like hell.
Yes, I do, he says.
You didn't by chance visit our clinic in Night City, did you?
He looks curious. Don't know which clinic or what Night City is, but I'm interested. Over his shoulder, you can see the letters India, Lima, Whiskey.
Will.
Love it.
I would like to point out, this is the only room you've seen tinfoil in.
Yes.
It is behind a metal grate, but by the way, did you retrieve your 2-meter pole, Pete, or is it still blocking open that door?
No, I retrieved it in case
Very
she comes awake and decides to go for a run outside the room.
I say, for where this area is set is when was tinfoil invented?
Give me a history roll. Nice.
Because that is, I believe, a newer.
And take a
I've got
card.
history.
Yeah.
They had it in the 50s because that's what they wrapped all their TV dinners in, which is what they were always eating back then because that was the coolest thing ever.
It really was, yes. People loved. Tinfoil was first invented in 1910, so
Wow.
a little bit before your time.
Did not realize it was that early.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't quite as slick as they've got it today, but yeah, been around for a while.
So what we've got so far,
To be or not to be?
to be should.
Do you want to go in, give his room a quick search, or no?
Well, we'll have a quick look just to see if there's anything in there.
No problem. He just goes. He goes, I need a probing. He whispers to you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any nurses about?
No, there aren't.
I think it's going to say. I think I might be wrong here, but I've got a funny feeling it's something along the lines of something will happen should Zog die.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Right. There's nothing else of interest or value in this other than the guy who wants a good probing.
Can you recall what year it is?
Why, yes. Yes, I can.
And what year is it?
It's 1959.
I see.
Actually seems quite spot on. We should try and find someone else to see if they can confirm that.
He looks at you like you're not making any sense to him.
Well, I am dressed like a fucking clown nurse.
Oh, God, he's going to try a Sandy roll. I forgot about that. He doesn't seem to get it. He says, will you probe me?
No.
He looks a bit disappointed.
Maybe later.
You need to buy him flowers first.
Or one red balloon.
At least buy me
Yes.
first.
Mm.
Talk about drink. Where's the alcohol? I just
Alex Kinley seems to be rebooting very slowly now.
Where's the alcohol? Right,
This is what happens when you take a full 3 months off between games. Alcohol, oh Christ!
so dry.
You've been distracted by so many things.
It's like a sensory overload.
All right.
Next room or
Yes. We'll leave him to his probings.
Wait, you said there's tinfoil on the walls, right?
no?
Window.
Okay.
Just the window.
imagine the window, and then there's a metal mesh grate over it, and under that, like on the other side of the metal mesh grate, is the tinfoil. So if you wanted the tinfoil, you would have to get off the metal mesh grate, which is the only reason that this guy hasn't probably covered himself in tinfoil.
Okay. Got
Because all lunatics like tinfoil, and stone people. So
I'm surprised that they've actually fed his delusion by doing that for him, though.
They probably haven't. It's the nature of this place.
Probably.
It seems to tap into people's
Psyche.
things.
Well, in that case, it should be surrounded by fucking alcohol by now. It's tapping into my psyche.
There's a point.
Well, we can lock you in a room, sit there for a while, and just think about alcohol and see if it starts appearing.
He looks a bit tempted, which is troubling. The picture underneath the swimming pool is the next room.
God damn.
It looks like the windows here are made of frosted glass that cannot be seen through. As you can see, it looks like a very fucking bloody bathtub for some reason. Yeah, the room is fairly well lit and nasty.
Where are we? Okay, there we go.
Chris, on you, which is lower, your history or medicine? I'm guessing
history.
Give me a history roll. Unless
Got
you
a half.
This is a bleeding room, and a very messy one at that. Because demons in the blood, you know.
Is there any tools in here?
No, but as you look around, you do find 3 letters: Echo, Echo, Yankee. Actually, no. There are some scalpels in here. Sorry, scalpels and also rubber tubing, as well as like the metal pans and stuff like that.
Weird. This is the bleeding room. Sorry, Logan.
Yeah.
The guy with the fucking drinking with his feet.
Yeah.
What was he drinking again?
Out of a bottle. You don't know what the substance was, but it was something out of a baby bottle. You guys also, when you're standing there, a orderly comes in. It's one of the white missing face floating people with a mop and bucket. They begin to push around a dirty mop back and forth over the floor. It's kind of almost like a cheese grater sound as they do that. And it just seems to be smearing the shit and blood and stuff back and forth.
Orderly, I need some medical alcohol for one of the patients. Can you direct me to the supply room, please?
It puts down the mop and heads out into the hallway.
I follow it.
What do you two do? Alex is on the move.
Better follow along.
No problem. It goes over to the 9th door and opens it. It leads to stairs down. Stairs down take you to the ground floor. And then there's, let's see, 4 different doors. Or an archway that you can see leads to the swimming pool area. There's also a staff cafeteria. It ignores that. Hold on a second. Let me find the room it's going to. Yes, it ignores that and heads over to a room marked head doctor. Goes into that. There's a bunch of different shit that I'll come back to in a second because Alex is on the move. And then it takes you over and into the room off the head doctor's room, which is the pharmacy. It gestures widely. There's a bunch of different bottles that are all labeled and stuff differently. And then it nods at you and glides out.
Good, oddly.
Now, give me pharmacy rolls in the pharmacy. By the way, you do see the letters India Tango in the pharmacy.
Pharmacy, you say?
How's that for quick service?
Well, it's going to see how important this is to Alex.
Yep.
Hey, Logan, I go over to the head doctor's office.
Okay, you're
Yep.
going to backtrack. You're going to leave the pharmacy instead of making a pharmacy roll?
I made the pharmacy roll, looked around, and now it's going to go.
Oh, I have there's not much in the pharmacy thing. I was going to give you a little information, but okay, since you guys made it, Alex does find his rubbing alcohol to drink, which is super bad for him, but on the other hand, nothing he seems to drink affects him anyway, so you're not sure why he bothers. But all of the drugs in there are either useless or dangerous psychotropic drugs whose use has either been banned or shown to either not work or have the opposite reaction. If you wanted to get some good old-fashioned scary glass needles and shit, there's plenty of them in here as well for ingesting or injecting whatever sort of shit you want. The
There's
old
no for the
scary
future.
ones. Yeah. That's all that's in here, aside from there is a nurse which seems to be moving around bottles in a somewhat random fashion. Heading back to the head doctor's office, let me give you a couple pictures here. You're going to have to search around for him because Logan's a cruel man and incompetent. Let's see. One of them is
Alex, that the head doctor's most likely got a bottle of scotch or something in the bottom drawer in the filing cabinet.
I'm pretty good with this. I'm drinking.
All right.
Give me an alcohol tolerance there.
Crit.
Yeah, he's totally good with he could be drinking a bottle of poison and just not give a fuck right now. I've uncovered two pictures. One is of like some chairs and the desk, and the other one is a statue. To give some description on it, real quick. So fucking harsh. Doctor's probably got a bottle. That's fine.
That's exactly why I was going to the head doctor's office.
Brilliant. Let's see. There's a lot of records in here. There's a window out to a beautiful vista of natural splendor with an old castle in the background. Give me spot hidden rolls.
Old castle.
Old castle.
Spot hidden by like -30 at least.
It's a painting that's on the opposite side of the window. Let's see. The card for the first person to tell me the name of the person who is depicted in the statue.
What?
If you look around on the pictures, there's a statue next to the sad lady.
The two heads facing away from each other.
Two heads.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was.
It's got to be something to do with psychology, isn't it?
Yeah.
Father of psychology.
Yeah, no, but it looks older than that. It looks Greek or something like Socrates or Plato.
That's what I mean. Like someone first.
It also has words on it. Here are the words that are on the bust of the statue. Repetio porte modo in crepusculum solum. I'm not sure.
So Latin.
Yes, go ahead and give me a Latin roll.
Oh yeah.
Got it. Half.
Fumble.
Fumble.
No, sorry, it wasn't fumble.
I was gonna say,
60.
the fumble would say, "Where there's a rectum, there's a way."
That's a good one.
How'd Pete do on his Latin?
Sorry, I just realised I hadn't actually put Latin on this sheet yet. The language is on it.
So you're getting to play test the fuck out of that sheet.
Yep.
For Chris, since he made it, it says find the door, the way at twilight, or depending on how you translate it, find a gateway into twilight. Depends on how you translate it.
I share this.
Latin's a pain in the ass. Also, there's 2 extra stethoscopes in here. And Chris, give me a luck roll. Lower is better.
regular.
No booze.
Like maybe negative 30.
Negative 30?
Yeah, negative 30.
There's a bottle of booze. There you go. And that seems to be the head doctor's office.
Does he have any cigarettes or matches?
I'm sure that there's cigarettes and matches in here, yes.
Lovely. Cigarette, anyone?
I hand them both stethoscopes and go, doctor.
Thank you. Over a minute. And then there's papers and stuff in here as well.
Lots of records.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, we've got matches now. We've got paper, so we can make light if we need it. We've got the alcohol if Alex leaves a little bit. No, probably not.
As you say that, you look over and he's tonguing the last couple drops out of the bottle.
Yeah.
A fucking expert. So yeah, that I wouldn't have even written down the bottle.
I didn't write down the alcohol. I was just thinking forward.
Thinking he would leave some.
No.
Funny man. So yeah.
So the painting, I want to put my hand on it to analyze magic. Do I feel anything from it?
The painting on the window. You don't feel anything on it now.
Now we see this here. Do we think by chance that the mountain range in the first room we're in was something similar, or do we really think that was looking out the window?
You're thinking that was really looking out the window, but you could be wrong.
So can we remove the painting and see what's...
Imagine just a normal window, and then some guy shows up outside of your window looking in on you, goes, I'm going to start painting, and they do. So if you remove the glass, somehow you can remove it.
Even though I doubt this
Or
will
smash
happen,
it.
because in these kind of places you normally can't. We haven't even attempted just to open a window. So, but maybe being that we're in the the doctor's room.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The doctor's room.
Could we just open the window?
Yes.
Now you could smash it. It looks like if you really want to. It's a nice painting, but the quality of it would lead to it breaking it. The quality of the painting is no match for your fist.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Is there a telephone on the desk as displayed in the picture?
No.
Okay.
I gave Chris a card just because I know it's going to be the lose stat card or something horrible like that. Because Roll20 fucking hates his ass now.
Seems to at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like there's no the pharmacy is the last. There's no rooms past that, so there's not anything else in this room. So you'd have to backtrack if you wanted to go to other shit.
Yeah. So we've got.
Unless anyone can guess it, can we get a history roll on the statue?
Sure. I'll give you a little bit on it.
I get history. I don't think by anything special, but history.
Yeah, I make history. Nothing special.
You guys are guessing Greek or Roman?
So we can't tell who it is.
No, not yet. Do you have religion? If you made your history, I'll give you a religion roll.
What about a cult?
Yeah, I would let a cult go to -10.
I only have religion, but it's weird St. Patrick religion.
I'd let that one go at half. It's only religion about yourself. Is what you're saying. Fumble, it's you.
Of course. I should have known. Look at that.
I make my occult by -30 or half.
That would be
the -10.
That'd be a rather common description or a statue of Janus or Janus.
Janus, of course, Janus, yes.
The one who looks forward and back.
And back, yes.
Of course. Yes, the whole thing was...
Because there's not enough weird shit in your guys' lives.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Chris, give me a roll. You don't know what you're rolling for, but lower is better, obviously. I'm going to guess that it doesn't quite make it. Could be wrong.
I don't suppose anyone has a poem to hand, does it? Do they?
Ever what, sorry?
The poem. The poem, the white poem that mentioned Janus from the last campaign.
Oh. Everything is connected.
Yeah, it talks about Yog Sothoth and the babies and
And Janus and other deities of weird.
Yeah.
Can't remember where we put that.
Bride of metal, bride of bone, one of circuits, the other of a throne. 2 girls were begot, bloody ivory scheme, all a part of her twisted dream. One of 3 mothers to steer destiny, a great danger as she lacks empathy. When the 2 daughters of Dionysus meet, they shall become Janus complete. Slay the enemy with a great sword, lest he loose his endless horde. Through the twins lies Yog Sothoth, dimensions and worlds felled in a swath. Or save the children so interdependent, gain knowledge of the transcendent.
Interesting. I'd go back to the bit at the beginning, a bit earlier on, when it said her twisted dream.
Oh yeah, all a part of the twisted dream.
This could be the twisted dream.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, my initial thought of that, it was talking about white.
By the way, was it Pete that made you made the roll know who the statue was?
Yeah.
Did you make it by half? You also know that the month of January is named after Janus, and Janus is the Roman god of doors because January is the door to the new year. Janus represents all beginnings and possesses the ability to see all things past and future, according to common occult knowledge. So, yes, oddly, in the real life month of January, as we play it, it is his month.
And obviously that could also obviously correspond with find the gateway into the twilight. Him being either the guardian of the gateway or
So whether or not it's the brick wall disappears at twilight or there's another door.
Find the gateway into twilight, and that's on a statue of Janus who looks forward and back and is the guardian of the gateways.
Well, in the school in Gothic,
attention, we are all born mad. Some remain so. You cannot wake up. This is not a dream.
In the Gothic school, there was the door that was a gate that only opened at night.
Yeah.
Like opened at twilight.
Was there any indication on the statue, Logan, which head is looking forward and which one is looking back?
They seem identical to you.
How heavy is the statue?
Like a heavy bowling ball weight.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Now,
if we need to come back, we might be able to
You could easily lug it around because you are, quote, freakishly strong. When you get 80 or better, that qualifies in my mind as freakishly strong.
I think I might just leave it here for now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, although it is stone, you could definitely mess it up, like chipping off noses and shit like that. Because
that's what I mean. I don't want to damage it. Just in case we need it intact.
Let's see. Matt, give me a roll, and Pete, give me a roll. This is what I was having Chris do a thing on, but I want it really low.
24.
Something special about this statue, you're guessing. You don't know what.
No.
Sorry, did you say we were rolling on something specific?
No.
No, it wasn't really specific. It was just kind of something I was pulling out of the ether. You're thinking that it's something up with the statue map, but what that is, you do.
Does this thing maybe turn at all? So, like, is it like looking straight out the window or no?
Not really.
Hold on.
It's just on the desk.
Rolling my crit. Analyze magic on the.
You're thinking it is definitely magic, but you'd need some way to see the magic, and you don't have any magic glasses. You don't know where all your shit is yet.
With the crit, can I tell if it's same? It feels like the same kind of magic as the anchors for the clock in the.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Different, clever card, but no. I.e., take a card.
Okay, blah, by the way, to everyone. This thing is magical, yeah.
I pick it up and look at it closely. Does it open? Does the bottom open maybe, or?
No, it just looks like a normal, everyday statue bust type thing. I mean, it's probably stands. It's about the size of an actual human's head, and is heavy as a heavy bowling ball.
What about if we get
Sorry, I was going to say, if you guys have a card and you want to play it, I'm playing a check and willpower right now. So if anyone has a card, they can pick that up.
Okay. Yeah. No, unfortunately not. I'm wondering. We've encountered two women that remind us of Mildred. What about if they're the same person but split? And with this statue might be a way of merging them back together.
Possibility.
Well, somehow the daughter is probably the key to like something happening. Like that's what that first thing. So maybe they're trying to recreate her so that like they can use her for their ends.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, because the other thing is
it does mention daughters, doesn't it?
If you got two people that have been merged into one,
that's reminder. Today's hugger is tomorrow's biter. Avoid unnecessary affection. Thank you.
Nobody's damaged at the moment, are they?
No.
All right, I've got socialized medicine. Trying to work out. I'll get rid of expert psychoanalysis. I don't think anybody wants to spend 10 hero points to clear a sanity.
Chris looks tempted.
I have no reason to anymore.
Doc has no insanities.
You have no insanities again?
From Amber.
We walked a pattern.
Oh.
We lost them all. Well, actually, Mildred cured me of.
Insanity had gone up past the tick thing. Yeah. So now
and Mildred psychoanalyzed me and cured me of my insanity.
It's scary that she's actually able to psychoanalyze anybody for any reason.
And I'll get rid of Clueless because I don't think we're the sort of group that needs that.
Yeah, I don't think any of the players I have right now are the sort of people who need that card. So,
no.
Hooray.
Which is good. All right. Anyway, yes. So, yeah. I mean, this whole thing could be a shattered shadow or something more towards the Chaos Realms or something because of Janice not being able to keep it together, being pretty much two people mashed into one.
A split, yeah.
Yeah. So whether or not this as I said, the double heads, because we've found 2 examples. Whether or not there's more out there that may need to be merged back together and balanced. And if we do something like that, we need to do so without Alex wearing the clown makeup.
He looks absolutely fucking terrifying. Just like Keith Ledger would be like, if he wasn't dead, I mean, you know.
Yes.
Saying that he didn't. Yeah.
Does anybody want kung fu before I discard it?
It'd be a lot more sexy if you had 8 guns with you.
Well, it doesn't state you need a gun.
Oh.
It's the whole dodging stuff.
Ah.
The old Matrix dodge.
Okay.
All right.
So, you guys leaving the statue for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's potentially other words out there that, well, there surely are other words out there that we haven't found yet.
I've got my alcohol. Maybe we should just go back up and start going back through methodically the rest of the doors.
Yes, you know what? Just start doing the ground floor instead?
No.
Okay. So you guys quickly and easily retrace your steps back to the land of more doors. Let's see. After the bleeding room, it's a really easy thing. You guys head into the next room after the bleeding room, and you walk up to the door and you hear from the other side of the door.
Open the slot.
You open the slot, and there's a guy bent over a desk who is being spanked by a nurse, and he looks at you and goes,
"You go, girl."
How is he dressed?
He's in a white shift that says lunatic on it, and you believe it.
Have a look inside to see if there's any words on the wall. Any
negative.
letters?
Yes, negative.
All right. Tell me, what year is it?
He goes, "Don't touch me there, Daddy."
Okay. Next.
"No, wait, Daddy, come back. I'm sorry." He yells at
Tell me, do you have a fear of clowns?
No. He looks at Alex and goes, "Ah!"
You do now.
Lord forbid for cruelty in the face of technology. And we move on to the next room. The next room is quite interesting. Hold on, let me get you the picture here. There are some strange things here.
Anybody want assistant +5?
Not far from the guy who likes the probing. In this room, the door is open when you get there. There looks like there's an orderly with a scrub brush who is working on trying to remove these symbols which were painted in shit on the wall. He's like doing the slow, apathetic scrubbing on the wall when you guys get there. Attention! Death is the solution to all problems. The penalty for suicide is death.
I would hope so.
It looks like the walls are covered in strange random symbols the guy is working on slowly and methodically scrubbing out.
They remind me of wax seal thingy. Some of those.
Other than that, there's nothing in that room.
I'll tell the orderly to stop erasing him and go on to his next duty. Just in case we need him for something. Possibly.
Are you wearing what
a
are you wearing?
Stethoscope around my neck. Yes.
Yes. The orderly leaves. No problem. The next room. You guys figured out rather quickly how that shit works. The next room, you look through the slot, again, near the aliens guy. You can see this guy. He's wearing a straitjacket with the bite mask. There's some letters, but he's partially obscuring them because they're behind him.
Excuse me, could you just step a bit to the left?
He says.
A bit more.
Give me a fast talk roll to get him to do this.
Fast talk.
He says.
Yeah, -60 or a quarter.
Wow. He does so. The letters are Alpha, Delta, Hotel, Oscar, Sierra, Sierra, Whiskey. He looks at the letters, looks at you guys. He comes over to the door and looks out and he goes, ruff, 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 ruff.
What are the letters again?
Alpha, Delta, Hotel, Oscar, Sierra, Sierra, Whiskey.
Sorry, one more time. You're going too fast.
Alpha,
Yeah.
Delta,
Yeah.
Hotel, Oscar, Sierra, Sierra, Whiskey.
Okay.
And that's right, kids. Anybody who tells you learning the phonetic alphabet is a waste of time, hit them in the mouth. Right there, there's our thing, he says. He's right up next to the window, but he does have a bite guard on, so super. Please remove my bond.
We want to remove his mask.
What?
I think he's got that on for a reason.
No, it was a big mistake.
That was a mistake, was it?
Oh, yes, I wasn't able to understand what I'm talking to this. I'm very interested.
Should we?
Attention! Eat people. Pray for death. Love killing.
Good.
Are they training Marines here? What's going on? I don't understand.
I take a card, Chris.
Should be shadows. What about shadows?
What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood.
For the blood god.
Woo! Now, this appears to be the last room up here. After that, you can go downstairs to the ground floor if you wish to continue.
Should Zog die? It
Don't think we've got all the words yet.
be something
It will be eyeshadows.
Right, yeah. So room 9 was the
Guy with the bite mask.
So shall we go to the swimming pool? Or did you want to go and take his mask off and see if he bites you?
It could be a lot of fun.
I take that as a yes then.
Yes.
All right, so now let's go through this. He's on the other side of a door. It's a small hole that you're looking through. How do you want to get his mask off?
Open the door.
Right. Give me a
Aren't you gonna
strength
open
roll
the
at half.
door?
No, he just reaches his fucking hand through, grabs the mouse. The guy goes, "Woo," and he goes, "Oh, he's doing the thing," and the guy's going,
Why don't you get him to turn around so you can undo it or something?
Alex looks like, well, you can't even see the guy. All you can see is Alex's arm going into a hole, but Alex looks like he's having so much fun right now. And him smiling, wearing his scary fucking costume is not fucking doing you any good.
Are you done playing here, Alex?
I guess so.